Honestly sounds like something you'd see in a moist, critical, creepy text message video. But happened to my friend Lisa. It all started in my sophomore year where I met Alex. We met via a common enemy who nobody liked in our gym class, Ryan. He'd unironically tried to rizz up girls in gym class, and even shook his ass for one. He tried to paint himself as a gangster in the school, which me and Alex loved to joke about. We became close enough to where we realized he sat all the way at the front of the room in my biology class. Not noticing him since I sat on the opposite side in the back, he liked the girl that sat next to him. Lisa. I remember when I first met her, I calmly introduced myself, complimented her drawing, and relaxed with the two of them throughout the rest of my sophomore year. But as all stories have twists, nothing good lasts forever. The day I got her number, he looked a bit pissed and rushed over to get her number as well, which she hesitantly gave him. IOFC. Noticed and brushed it off too. Oh, he thinks I'm trying to steal his crush, when in reality, I don't like her, and knew prior that he liked her. He was very forward with me. Time passes to fall. We all have a group chat together. Then Lisa introduces us to her other friends. Apparently, she had a brother, Kyle, who was a junior and her idol. She also had a friend, Shannon, who was also in the same grade as her brother. We'd just hang out like normal and talk about school, games, and whatever teens talked about around. New Year's Day, Alex messaged Lisa asking her to be his GF, which she politely declined as she wasn't ready, wasn't into him, and wanted to focus on her studies. But that's also when the creepy behavior started to kick in. In the following 2 years from my junior to senior year, Joseph joined the friend group and very quickly noticed Alex's creepy behavior along with me. When we hung out, he'd slowly and subtly shift towards her direction and would sometimes rearrange the order we were standing in to get next to her. Worst part? He was self-aware too, but me and Joseph didn't really say or do anything because her brother Kyle, who was also very protective of her, wasn't concerned. We felt that if it was an issue, Kyle would have done something about it by now. Whenever she'd be talking to one of her friends, Alex will just look away without talking to anyone like a lost antisocial puppy. But if it was a guy she was talking to, even a friend of hers or an acquaintance, he would just give the 1,000-yard stare, daring them to make a move. Even at lunch, since she's usually the last to arrive, Alex, who used to casually chat with me, would now stare at the walkway and railing like a dog waiting for its owner to arrive. He would stare at her when he thought nobody was looking, and it was low-key, kind of creepy. Justice came in my senior year around New Year's. What beautiful and coincidental timing. When he made a joke about a kidnapping in the area to the group chat, which ticked everyone off. It was the catalyst for the drama that followed, while everyone was attacking him in the GC. Lisa came out and spoke about the creepy behavior he was exhibiting while Joseph and me backed it up. Alex was eventually kicked from the group. He was so bad to the point where Joseph had to remind Shannon, the religious woman, that murder was a sin and illegal. The jokes write themselves as me, Joseph, and Kyle were playing Fortnite one night, and the semana was brought up. We bet that his behavior was so cliché that ChatGPT would be able to predict the next move. And so that's what we did. I told ChatGPT the situation and his creepy obsessive behavior, and it told us to call the police or check to see if he's still lingering anywhere nearby. The next day at school during lunch, I checked by the wall of the library, which was right in front of where we usually hung out. I didn't expect ChatGPT, of all things, to find out. But there he was, on his laptop on the floor like nothing happened. He kept saying how he knew he was being creepy and tried not to. But his actions were a clear indication that he lied. It was bad enough, but got worse when you realize bro was a junior now and was about to head into his senior year with this obsessive mentality, all because his crush told him no and prioritized her education. There's still some afterstory, but that's a separate side quest.